सबसे सही कम सस्ता टिकाऊ। एक बार ज्वाइन करते हैं स्ट्रीम। एक बार ज्वाइन करता हूँ। सुनाई दे रहा है कुछ भी? प्ले कर प्ले कर। पॉज है भाई। कुछ भी सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है ना? अभी तक कुछ भी सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है। क्या? अभी आवाज आ रहा है? आ रहा है ना? कान में ईयरफोन लगा के देखो। अभी ज्वाइन करता हूँ यहाँ। वीडियो नहीं आ रहा है क्या? वीडियो में जा। लाइव लाइव पे क्लिक कर, चेक कर लाइव नाम है तो। वैसे नहीं, लाइव पे क्लिक कर यहाँ। हाँ लाइव। आवाज आ रहा है मेरा? आ रहा है ना? हाँ, ठीक है। Hello everyone. Sorry, I was just checking some technical glitches because generally क्या होता है, there is always some voice mismatch or something happening. We do this session live on YouTube, so sometimes that kind of issues arise. क्या? Okay. Hello, hello.
मुझे एक सेकंड के लिए लगा कि लाइक यार मेरा ऑडियो डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया.
No, no, no. Actually, I was setting up the YouTube live, so right now we are live on YouTube. Just wait, every time I set up live, there is something going wrong and something else. So yeah. Anyway, Hemant, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I had a small injury.
What happened?
There I kind of like हमारे घर पे थोड़ा रेनोवेशन हो रहा था, तो स्टेयर्स का जो हैंडल है, द रेलिंग,
Hmm.
I kind of like stepped onto it,
Oh,
like on it's kind of like a needle.
oh, I can only imagine.
How are you? How is everyone? I just called Suresh. He told me his uncle passed away. Thoda I was a
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah. That's
shook.
why I'm taking
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
care. That's why.
Get it, get it.
Okay, yeah, everything's set up. Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, Aman. Hello, Swagata. Hello, Prasanna, Kaushal. There is also Tarun. I saw Himanshu also. I think he left back. So I think most of you are like first timer, right? Swagata, have you ever joined Prasanna and Kaushal and Aman? I think I've seen Tarun.
No,
Any of
this is my first
first time,
time.
right? Right. So let me introduce you to the session. This is Saturday Night Spooky Stories. It is the session is generally we share ghost stories, horror events, or any paranormal experience in general, or even general folklores we have heard about our areas. We are all believers, but we also try to figure out the scientific angle or the psychological angle behind any experience or a story. And we are a simple community of people who come together every Saturday evening and share their ghost stories or experiences. We all like to hear stories or move and talk about horror movies. The discussion further on can go to a little bit psychological or mythological ways, but yeah, we try to keep the core topic as horror. Also, my name is Deek Sharma. Today I am hosting the session. This session is generally hosted by Suresh, who has some family programs today, so he could not attend this session. And I welcome you all. Anyone, if anyone has any story, please, the stage is yours. We would love to hear all of your stories. And some of our members are like regular, like Hemant is a regular one. Hi, Hemant.
Yes, hello guys.
Hi. I think Tarun is also regular. I've seen, I don't know whether it's the same guy, but I've seen Tarun, a guy named Tarun regularly joining.
No, no, it's my first time actually.
Oh, okay. Sorry, brother. I have seen. It's. I guess it's a common name. That's why I had the misconception. There are people like there is a regular among us whose name is Tarun also. So I welcome you to the session, Tarun Sharma.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Do you have any story or any horror experience, or you're here for other story?
Uh,
Yeah. What did you say?
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Vedansh. Hi. How are you?
Sorry for the late and sorry for the previous time.
Yeah, Vedansh. Hemant, remember what you said last time when Vedant's
huh.
story was not finished?
Oh yeah, I mean, is he the same guy who went to like उत्तराखंड या फिर हिमाचल में एक भूतनी के साथ?
No, 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 no. It's the guy, Japan, the story. Remember, Hemant? You said,
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do.
yeah.
I do now.
So, Vedant, would you like to start your story again today?
We have new audience, so yeah.
Sure. Then I will go instead of that to the recently updated horror story that been happened to my cousin brother.
No, now we are curious about the earlier story also. It's been a week, like we are like, what, what, how the story ended,
I
or what?
also I also want to know what happened in Japan, like international ghosts, foreign ghosts.
You
If
want to know
Mr.
about?
Vedansh, please.
Yeah. Okay.
भाई अब तो लड़की ने प्लीज कर दिया, अब तो सुनाना ही पड़ेगा.
Yeah. Please, Vedansh, you can start with your story.
So basically, first I want to ask, do I use English or do you use Hindi?
Link. I will
Any
say
language you're comfortable, but we'll prefer English.
Uh, actually, we don't have any preference. Mix chalega, English, Hindi chalega,
Any
other language
language,
also. Yeah. Yeah.
Until and
no
unless
matter.
someone doesn't understand Hindi, you can continue in Hindi.
Yeah. That
Sure, I don't mind.
works for the session. Yeah.
So I go with the pictures again.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. You can.
Okay, just let me search it up. Uh, until I search someone, if want to like tell their story, they can.
Hemant, anything horror happened? I think your knee thing, that could be a horror incident, right, Hemant?
कौन सा?
Arey, you got hurt, right?
Oh yeah.
That can be
Not
something.
me. So the thing is, to install a handle, you need to like install needle kind of things on the ground. I
Okay.
kind of like pierced my leg today. No, blood कुछ नहीं आया, so I'm happy about that. But my Crocs चला गया.
Okay, you pierced your Crocs. Like leg में तो touch
No,
होने से भी.
no. थोड़ा like see, it bled a little, but the injury is not grave because my Crocs took the brunt of it.
Okay. Okay.
Like you're climbing down the stairs, and on the corner there is a needle kind of thing. You don't, you're not conscious about it, right? Like when you're climbing down, you put your entire weight on the lower leg.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't have any horror stories to share with, but something which is horrible or horrifying is Bollywood is coming back with brain rot movies, so that is
अरे
something to
यार,
be scared of.
don't discuss Bollywood, please. अभी कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है वहाँ पे, please. जब कुछ अच्छा आएगा then we'll discuss Bollywood. तब तक horror पे ही ठीक है. और horror में भी कुछ नहीं है. There is no input in Bollywood right now in horror. Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, people को एक formula मिल जाता है, they want to like redo it, use it again and again and again, and yeah.
Yeah.
If
Actually,
anyone wants
2 days
any,
ago, Conjuring का trailer release हुआ, I think. Conjuring Last Ride or something.
Yeah. Actually.
And I don't know what is different from the Conjuring before and this Conjuring. It's like looks the same way.
That's what I was going for. Like last
Hmm.
movie and this movie, it's almost the same movie.
see, Conjuring, only the first part I loved it, and probably I liked it because I was still in my teenage when it came. Conjuring has a very slow screenplay. Only jump scare scenes रहते हैं उसमें.
The issue is that
It's basically commercial horror actually. It's like mostly jump scares. It's not like psychological or anything.
jump scares are not that scary.
हाँ, अभी तो in most movies it's there, so it's not scary anymore.
People know when to expect the jump scare scene.
मेरा और
हाँ, people are like अभी आएगा ऐसे ही वो, that's how they think.
psychological horror, some of them are like amazing in Hollywood, and then others are all this jump scare or either some scientific phenomena happening in the background. The only
I'm sorry, but I need to ask something.
yeah,
Is Vedant the person who last week some person was telling us a very horror story and suddenly he had a family
yes,
emergency?
that's what I said. That's why
I'm sorry, I did not connect the dots. Tab.
yeah. So let me give you a background.
Vedant, how's your how are you doing? Whenever he come back, I'll ask him again.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
It's better if you don't talk about that particular thing because
Okay.
it's kind of
Chill,
bad
you
thing
won't.
that may happen.
Yeah, for others who didn't got like the gist of it, Vedant joined our session last week, and he was telling a story, and in mid story he had to leave because of some family emergency, and so Hemant exclaimed that maybe some ghost alien entity does not want Vedant to give this story out to the public. So now we
Again,
from a week,
in my defense, I just wanted to create a very curious environment.
and you did.
Okay. Sorry.
Guys, I have one question.
Yeah,
I'm on
Yes,
this side.
please.
yeah, sure.
Hello, Aman.
I was saying, hi everyone. So I'm new here, and after hearing all your discussion, so I just realized that if any one of us is like facing any something paranormal or like horror, right? And we are on this live right now.
Yes.
So is that possible that the person who is facing the paranormal, that paranormal entity can affect us also?
Well, honestly, I am not an expert. We do have an expert in our group, in our WhatsApp group. I'll share the link of the WhatsApp
Okay.
group. And maybe we have to ask that person if he joins today, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe in the WhatsApp you can ask once you join the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
His name is Jivan. He is a
I got it.
paranormal expert. He does these
Mm-hmm.
seances, and he goes to the sightings where there is like chance of any paranormal happening.
Mm-hmm.
But as much as
Okay.
I have information from movies and pop culture, I believe they can, because a lot of movies or like even stories tell that they could at least hamper the network. That much is
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So that's what I was thinking. Like we are connecting, right? And we are talking about the ghost. And
Yeah,
so if
The
someone is like
Aman.
facing that situation,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying that if anyone is facing that situation or having a presence over there, who it is possible that that entity can watch us also, like what's happening in the life.
Don't know about it. I got a little scared now
Yeah,
thinking
just
about
I
it. Now
this
I'm a
thought
little
this
scared.
thought just came to my mind.
Yeah, Swagata, you also want to add something? Please
Okay,
do.
then
The thing is, if according to Mr. Aman Batras, I would say question or suspicion, or
Yeah, yeah.
I would say theory. The horror podcast can also affect us, but considering the amount of viewers and amount of popularity it is receiving, I don't think horror podcast or any horror stories being conversed really affect us through the screen. So no,
Yeah,
I don't
you're
think.
you're completely right.
You are right, but like there's a saying like every story wants itself to be told, right? And I believe also these any paranormal entities, they also want to connect to more and more individuals or like souls, I believe.
Where I come from Bengal, India, right? And in the older days, in our fathers or in our parents' generation, or also in
Mm-hmm.
our grandma's generation, there used to be I would say a thing called, we used to have, what do we call it, load shedding sometimes. And I think that's what it's called. And the current used to be gone for most of the days. And
during COVID time, this is how the Satan or the demon was spreading. That is the gist of the story.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
in that case, there's also a theory called all the applications that we are using, we are being tracked, we are being spied over. But I think these are very conspiracy theories. This being, I would say, being applied worldwide is very less. Satan is chill. Satan doesn't bother that much.
Well, let's just say a conspiracy theory is something that is not proven yet, and very few people believe it. It does not mean it's true or false, anything. And also, yeah, maybe we can continue this discussion after Vedant's story. Is it okay?
Yeah, I am interested what happened with the Japanese
Yeah,
ghost. International ghosts, we don't hear stories much about them.
okay. Vedansh, you can start.
So basically, I am born in India, but my grandparents live in Japan. So basically, I sometimes like for a 1 to can I have permission, sir? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, you can present.
Yes, sir, definitely.
okay, so share and yeah. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, there is a this is Osaka that where we start our journey. Basically, there is a small city or state you can say named as Gifu Prefecture. Let me just show you the picture. Mm, first of all, let me just show you that this is the tower, and we are living on the 71st floor of that particular building in Osaka. Just if everyone want to know where I'm living currently,
Okay. Is it like a mid apartment or like the top?
it's a made up apartment.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so this here is Gifu Prefecture. It's a small kind of village, but actually there is a urban legend of this particular village. I know I like don't know if anyone of you like ever like seen or heard stories about a particular urban legend. known as the split mouth woman, named as Kuchisake Onna.
Yeah, I think I've heard of it
I
in
think
a podcast.
like she has really big smile. That one.
Let me share just an animated part that
Yeah, yeah,
she looked
I have seen this kind of like.
a Caesar and a slit mouth.
Hmm,
So
Yeah, that's very
basically,
famous actually.
hmm.
yeah. So basically, we are like just when we reached Gifu Prefecture. I don't know why, but my cousin brother said that we have to like change the train from Gifu Prefecture to Takayama. This is because the train don't directly go from Osaka to Takayama. So when we like try to exchange the train, we got to know that the train has been delayed for like 2 days. So basically, we have to stay in a particular know even a shrine there that says that there is a particular monk or something. I even asked the particular villagers that if there is a monk or is a shrine. So they said that there is no monk or no shrine in Gifu prefecture because of some kind of urban legend stories being put randomly. I got confused, like, so who dropped me to the particular hotel? Like, who's that person that came? If he isn't the monk, then who is it? I asked my brother, so he basically just told me that there's some kind of urban legend thing, and some positive kind of energy people that basically try to save people that are innocent or something. So uh,
Yeah, Vedant, yeah, continue. What happened?
you said something like it sounds too funny and
No, no,
unreal.
I said that would be my last day if something like this happened with me. I didn't mean to say that in that way. I said like it is too scary for me.
Yeah, actually, it's even scarier for me that to imagine, like, where is the monk been gone and everything and all, and what is this like positive energy and things. Lastly, when we got a train back to Takayama, let me show you what Takayama looks like as well. See, this is Takayama. In the left there, you can see a light glowing, and in the right, there's this hotel that we are going to stay with the like CEO of other companies that have been sharing the news and all with my cousin brother. So I've been like roaming for particularly this day too. But the main thing come when like I try to return. Basically, we are in Takayama. We are away from Gifu Prefecture, at least 2 to 3 hours away from that particular village. Now, when I'm sleeping at the night, this is the last night of my staying in Takayama, then going back to Osaka. In the flat or something, there's like a person who is a kinda, you can say, younger or like trying to be a playboy with the other girls, and he's kind of drunk as well. You like see many pictures and all, see a drunk guy in pictures. So he's been acting like that particularly at night when I was sleeping around, mm, uh, what's the time again? Yeah. So the time was 4 a.m. in the morning. Like I basically write this particular story in my notes just to remember that particular day that this particular things happened to me, so that I can tell anybody that is going to stay there and there. Uh, it was like 4 a.m. in the morning, and someone knocked to my door very harshly. That I just got woke up and want to check that who is he, like who want like to talk with me, because there's a like strange person standing outside of the door knocking hard and like saying that he wants to meet me, he wants to meet me, like continuously just saying these lines that he wants to meet me. So when I go outside, the whole hallway is empty, not even a single scratch of person or not even a single smell of a person being like I even not even feel the presence of a person standing when I just open the door. The whole hallway is empty. So I like got hydrated as well, not hydrated, dehydrated. So when I like go to drink some water, this is the particular part I've been like living hell with. That this voice came to me. You didn't answer my question. Am I beautiful or not? I am basically standing there drinking water with my glass in my mouth to my mouth, and a strange particular girl voice came from behind saying these lines that you didn't answer my question yet, that am I beautiful or not. So I just like in a way said that you are even, you are average girl, not like cute or like bad, you are average. The voice and the presence got absent. So I basically rush back to my room and like hugged my brother actually, because I got too much scared. And the other day we like went back to Osaka, but after heading back to my home, I first go to shrine of Osaka to like pray to the gods to like you know help me from evil spirits and remove any kind of negative impact that's been onto me, so that no like anything else happened to me again. Even my like brother came to the shrine to like help me, like teach me how to pray, because I like never visited a shrine before, because I like being born in India, so they basically say that you have to like pray to Indian gods instead of like Japanese gods. That's it.
I don't know what to say, man. How are you alive? Maybe are you okay now?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same question. How are you alive?
Yes, Swagata,
I
you can freely speak. You
even
don't need to raise your
even if
hand.
I am confused at how am I like alive until this date, that many horror stories and many urban legends that I have met.
Man,
So if anyone has question about this particular story, you can ask me. Then there's like a story that recently happened with my cousin brother from India. I will tell that afterwards.
yeah. My question is, how did you manage to keep your nerves calm and under your control the moment you saw that ghost? Apparently, seeing
See,
a
I
ghost
didn't like
apparently is
focused on that particular mouth or something. I just have a small, you can say, glare. I just
you.
see a little pinch of that.
You saw the 1/4 of the part of the mouth is cut, right?
Yeah,
After that, how did you not run, or did you freeze at that point of time? Or how did you
like
even manage to go up to the
there's
monk?
when I just first saw that 1/4 of that cut mouth of that girl, this monk person that actually called me. So there's a like a respectable way in Japan that if someone calls you respectfully, instead of doing any work, important work or something, you have to go attend that person first. That's why I just went to that monk in ignoring that girl or something.
Did you not get scared to even think about going to the monk? It needs a certain sense of control on your nerves. After seeing such a horrific, I would say, image in front of you, how did you even manage to walk up to the monk? That is um, crazy.
See, actually, that's you know I can't just answer that particularly, because It's a kind of respectful to Japan and their religious cultures. I can't say much to it.
Yeah, but I'm complimenting
But
you.
if you're saying like if even if I am like if I can say yeah, if I like watched half of the face that she been with, then I am sure that I am being dead, particularly dead, because I am not even able to hear that monk voice. But seriously,
Okay, so
just
do you
just
think
just a small low tone voice came to me, just like you are talking with us. Very small tone came to me that, hey, young man, can you please come to me? It's like very deep tone, and I'm not even able to hear it clearly. So when I like, instead of ignoring that girl, I watched that monk that he's standing there. Then yeah, I know that he's calling me, I guess. That's why I like to ignore the girl and go to that. If I like watched half of it, like full of it, I don't even like have heard the voice of monk even. I'd be dead that at that time, I guess.
okay, so you didn't
So Vedansh,
you
what time it
didn't
was it? If you don't mind.
it just glared, you just saw a glimpse of that face at that moment, right?
Hmm.
And what time was it?
Excuse me.
So I was asking that what was the time at that time? Time.
Yeah, what is the time? Like it was a morning, evening, afternoon. That's what I think Aman is asking.
When
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like see that particular ghost,
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
it's like between the night and the evening. It's
So
like
like what
around
is the
eight or nine.
And in the
Okay, like
hotel,
it was 9 in the evening, right?
Yeah, because sometimes you can say that in the winters or in the monsoon season, Japan got night time on 7 to 8 p.m. But since there is
Okay.
a summer session, the night always go around 10. So around 8 or 9 would be considered evening in Japan in summer sessions.
And the photo you shared on photo, right? So was
Yeah,
that face similar to that photo?
yeah. I basically searched it to the
The
urban
urban legend that you
and
shared.
horrors of
So was
Japan.
that similar to it?
That's where I found this particular like ghost being somewhat similar to that ghost.
that is scary, man. To see some that kind of face and then not scream. You must have.
and not freeze, especially freeze
If I
in that
seen
position.
half of the face, then obviously I would scream. But he didn't like see the face clearly. I just see a like glance that particular face, and then
I don't
the monk
think
always.
that was scary. The one that was even scarier moment was in the hotel. You were drinking water and literally heard somebody say, am I beautiful again? And you answering your average. You have that strong grip on
There's
your
like
Oh,
nervous
like
system.
quality when you're like
that was true confidence
heard
here.
when they're like when you heard something horrible, and like you are just standing there. Like इंडिया में क्या होता है ना, जैसे पिक्चर्स में दिखाते हैं कि लाइक
Mhm.
क्या कहते हैं लोग वॉशरूम करते थे ऐसे लाइक करके एकदम से खड़े खड़े ही, तो मेरी वैसी हालत हो गई थी एकदम से खड़े खड़े पीछे से जो आवाज आई एकदम से, वो भी बड़ी लाइक प्यारी सी टोन में, उन्होंने मेरे सवाल का जवाब नहीं
Completely,
दिया.
bro. Like कोई भी आपकी जगह पे होगा तो सेम सिचुएशन फेस करेगा. तो आपको अब भी लगता है कि मतलब कोई चीज जो लाइक पास्ट में हुई थी आपसे अब भी कोई कोई चीज कनेक्ट करना चाह रही हो?
She is a local demon, I would say. I've heard that she doesn't have.
You can say a particular urban legend or a demon of that particular village only.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Like okay, so it doesn't follow, right?
Even she have bounds. See, there's like
Also,
when you go to Tamil, you can
Right, sir.
know
Like
what
literally,
is
this
like
was
other
a
gods,
different
and when you
experience.
go to
Like
Bihar, there's
first
like
time I
other
heard
gods.
of something like this.
Hmm?
Also, was she speaking in Japanese or English?
Japanese. I've been translating to you guys in English just so you can understand it easily.
Every energy
That's
has a
creepy.
balance, I would say. So
I think एक बार ऑडियो चेक करना ना.
तो गाइस मतलब वेदांश ने अपनी स्टोरी बताई और मुझे बहुत ही लाइक अच्छी लगी स्टोरी. तो एक मैं भी एक स्टोरी बताना चाहूंगा. सो लाइक एवरीवन कंफर्टेबल इन हिंदी?
Anyone has any issue, so then I can translate that if you have. So I don't think anyone has. हिंदी में कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं.
Okay, so okay. So I will tell my story in Hindi. So what happened basically, like मैंने ना इग्नू से डिग्री स्टार्ट करी थी अपनी बीए इन साइकोलॉजी. और एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप, ये कोविड की बात है, कोविड के टाइम पे एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप क्रिएट हुआ था जिसमें मेरी एक फ्रेंड बनी थी शिवी नेथानी. ठीक है, तो लाइक अब मैं उससे कनेक्टेड नहीं हूँ, बट उसके साथ लिटरली कुछ पैरानॉर्मल होता था. लाइक वो मुझे बताती थी कि अगर आप किसी मिरर में देखोगे, जैसे मिरर्स होते हैं ना हमारे रूम में, तो लाइक पहले ही बता देता हूँ कि अभी किसी के रूम में कोई मिरर तो नहीं है, राइट?
हैगा.
Now it's going scared.
मिरर तो होंगे ही.
Everyone has mirrors in their house.
मतलब छोटे वाले मिरर है, not the big ones.
मेरे
छोटे
पे
वाले.
पूरी दीवार पे फिट होना
मेरे से दूर बैठो आप सब. क्या पता हमला करते.
या सो तो मुझे बेसिकली ये मिरर वाला कंसेप्ट ना शिवी ने बताया था, मेरी जो फ्रेंड इग्नू यूनिवर्सिटी में बनी थी. तो उसके साथ मतलब ना अजीब सी पैरानॉर्मल एक्टिविटीज होती थी कि वो बेसिकली जैसे दोपहर के टाइम पे ना कोई इनविजिबल फोर्स लाइक उसे स्क्रैचेस दे देती थी उसकी बॉडी पे. लाइक मतलब जैसे वो रात को सो रही है तो उसे फील होता था कि किसी ने मतलब उसके बैक पे स्क्रैचेस हैं या फिर उसके हैंड पे स्क्रैचेस हैं. तो जब वो सुबह उठती थी तो उसे दिखता था कि उसकी मतलब बॉडी की हर जगह थोड़े बहुत स्क्रैचेस हैं. तो लाइक तो मैंने पूछा कि यार ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, मतलब क्या हुआ एग्जैक्टली. तो वो मुझे बता रही है कि बचपन से ही लाइक उसे कोई स्पिरिट परेशान कर रही है. तो फिर मेरे माइंड में आया कि मैं इस लड़की से कनेक्टेड हूँ तो कहीं ना कहीं मुझे भी इफेक्ट ना हो जाए, राइट? तो मेरे साथ ये एक्सपीरियंस हुआ कि उन दिनों जब मैं उससे बात कर रहा था ना, तो और उसने मुझे लाइक बहुत सारी चीजें बताई कि मिरर, उसने ये बताया कि मिरर वर्ल्ड होता है. तो बेसिकली गोस्ट जो होते हैं ना उसका कंसेप्ट है. तो मैं इसमें लाइक बिलीव नहीं करता, बट उसके कंसेप्ट के अकॉर्डिंग जो गोस्ट होते हैं वो आपको मिरर के थ्रू कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. जैसे आप रात को 12 बजे के बाद अगर मिरर में बार बार देख रहे हो, लाइक मतलब टू बी ऑनेस्ट, और अगर लाइक उसके लिए देखिए पर्टिकुलरली आपके एरिया के आसपास ना वो स्पिरिट होनी बहुत मैंडेटरी है. अगर कोई आपके आसपास नहीं है तो ये चीज पॉसिबल नहीं होगी. बट अगर कोई स्पिरिट है तो डेफिनेटली मिरर के थ्रू वो कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश करेगी. तो ये कंसेप्ट मेरी फ्रेंड ने बताया था और लाइक उसके साथ ये चीजें हो रही थी. तो जब मैं उससे बात कर रहा था और मैं उससे कनेक्टेड था तो मैंने लिटरली रियलाइज करा कि मैं 2-3 हफ्ते बहुत ज्यादा नेगेटिव हो गया था. लाइक मेरा जो एंगर है वो ज्यादा बढ़ गया था और मैं बहुत फ्रस्ट्रेटेड होने लग गया था. मुझे लाइक एक अजीब सा गुस्सा अंदर फील हो रहा था. तो टू बी ऑनेस्ट उसके बाद मैंने टीवी से थोड़ी लिमिटेशन बना दी ताकि मुझे कुछ अफेक्ट ना हो. तो ये एक डिफरेंट टाइप का एक्सपीरियंस मेरे साथ हुआ था जो लाइक मैंने आप लोगों से शेयर किया अभी.
Like you are connected with her.
हाँ मतलब अगर किसी को
Connected हो उस person से.
नहीं, तो मैं टू बी ऑनेस्ट जो मेरी डिग्री हो रही थी उस टाइम पे कोविड के टाइम पे ऑनलाइन ही हुई थी. एंड एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप लाइक कॉलेज का बन गया था, और मेरी उससे ऑनलाइन ही बात हुई थी, चैट्स एंड ऑल।
नहीं वही
हम चैट पे
ऑनलाइन
बात करते थे एंड
इंसान से लाइक आई जस्ट वांटेड टू नो इफ दैट पर्सन इज आल्सो ओके बिकॉज़ दैट साउंडेड स्केरी कि अचानक से ऐसे रोज-रोज मार्क्स आना बॉडी में।
यस यस, लाइक मैं उसके लिए वरिड हुआ था। मैंने उससे पूछा भी कि यार ऋषि भी ऐसी क्या बात हो गई, लाइक आर यू ओके, लाइक कहती नहीं यार, मेरा मतलब अब मैं यूज टू हो गई इन चीजों की। तो मुझे लिटरली उस टाइम मैं इमोशनल, इमोशनल एक
ये
उसमें चला
तो
गया था कि
बड़ी
यार ऐसा भी होता है लोगों के साथ।
I
हेलो,
think this person is
यू वर
very
सेइंग समथिंग?
ignorant. Yeah, this person very ignorant, I would say. Used to हो गई हूँ चीजों को लेकर मतलब
Yeah, even I can't understand. How can you get used to a ghost or anything paranormal along with you?
चीटी है चीटी
यस यस,
चीटी
मैं भी मतलब
निकलता
यार
है
पॉसिबिलिटी है कि
क्या
लाइक,
होगी
बट लिटरली जब उसने मुझे बताया ना, मुझे बहुत ही सैडनेस फील हुई कि यार मतलब लोगों के साथ
वैसे
इतना बुरा हो रहा है लाइफ में।
अमन, जैसे आपने ये अभी बताया अपना स्टोरी के बारे में कि
हम्म,
आपके मिरर की वजह से आपको जो है, आप कहते हैं कि आप किसी स्पिरिट मीडियम से आप बात कर सकते हैं। So
हम्म,
actually, there is like once upon a time that happened to me as well when I'm like sleeping, and when I like want to go to washroom, but I like don't want to like stand up, being lazy and all. There's a mirror, like a long mirror to the wall that is just in front of me. When I like try to wake, like I my eyes up, when I just try to open them up, I like to just see clearly shining red eyes in the mirror.
yeah, that would be Bloody Mary. You must have heard about Bloody Mary.
No, not Bloody Mary. Like, is the time around 12 p.m.
Mhm.
Like at midnight.
That can be something like if a ghost is in your house or nearby that area, so he might try to connect with you through mirror.
अब थोड़ा सा इसको थोड़ा सा हॉरिफिक बनाऊं एक्चुअली।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
लाइक मैं अगर स्टोरी नहीं सुना, मैं अगर इसको थोड़ा और हॉरिफिक बनाऊं तो मेरे
यस
फ्लैट से,
डेफिनेटली।
मेरा जो फ्लैट है अभी करंटली इंडिया में, उसके जस्ट 1 किलोमीटर दूर कब्रिस्तान है।
ओहो, दैट्स वेरी ब्रो।
सीरियसली। और
So
मुझे
have you
अगर
had any experiences?
अपनी फ्रेंड्स के घर जाना होता था ना, so I have to like pass that particular graveyard to go to the different part of the city.
This like is in Japan or like in India where you're home?
In India,
Oh,
in UP.
oh.
There's like a particular two like cities being connected with a graveyard.
That can definitely. So you did you have any experiences like passing through the graveyard?
Like I just passed through them in the like afternoon and evening, but never tried in the night or morning before. So I guess no.
But that's daring, yeah. Like if a graveyard is nearby and you are passing, it's very scary, bro.
It's not really scary though.
I don't.
I've heard people say that graveyard. I've heard people say that graveyard is a very calm and serene place to be. I've not heard much horror stories surrounding graveyard from people. I so
Well, unless someone disturbs them, I believe they are calm. I don't know after that because I've heard a lot of stories about people going to graveyard and not paying proper
एंड
respect
या
to any.
एंड या अमन भाई, जैसे आप ये आपने बताया कि आपकी जो फ्रेंड है उसके लाइक स्क्रैचेस पड़ गए थे एट ऑल थिंग। तो मैं अभी जो आपको अपनी कजन ब्रदर विच इज फ्रॉम इंडिया, अभी जो रिसेंटली हुई है, लाइक जस्ट 2 वीक्स ही पास हुए हैं अभी इस स्टोरी को।
Okay.
This is like an urban legend in Uttar Pradesh, also named as Moonochwa.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Moon.
We all
Yeah, heard of it.
yeah.
So basically, my cousin brother was sleeping midnight in like the moonlight area where like you can say chat par at the rooftop. He's sleeping just because for the night view and the electricity have gone, so there's like the fans have stopped working. So if he wants to like sleep in cold air outside, he went outside with a like small kind of thing what we like to say in India. There's like a small bed made of wood, I guess,
Heart.
with strings. Khatia.
Hmm. Heart. Yeah.
Khatia. So basically, he was sleeping over it, and when he like wake up in the morning, just like he wake up in the morning, he actually screamed very very like you know I can't even just tell his pain that his half of the face have been like scratched like you put a knife inside his head. Basically, not just scratches that is the skin has been scrolled out. Even the muscles, even the tissue inside got hurt. Even the skull have scratches.
That's very like
Is he
I
okay?
think that is
Like,
very demonic.
that's very
No,
bad.
Yeah.
but he's an
Yeah,
IPS level.
I think it's it has to be very intense energy to do such a.
Only a very bad spirit or
Like,
very crucifying spirit can do that.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
it's a
Personal
it's a
vendetta or something.
so like many people just joined the story with this particular creature known as Monochwa because my cousin brother was also living in UP in that particular city where like many cases of that particular horror demon have been noticed or something like that.
That's completely someone like very demonic spirit can do that.
UP has
Like it is also
intense demonic spirits. I've heard very intense demonic spirits are from places like UP and Bihar also.
It's not like that. It's generally the
No, I think in
try
most
to.
most places like different states and places there are multiple like ghost demons
It's not like
creatures.
that.
Like even in Maharashtra in Konkan region, there are so many like urban legends like that. Too many. Like that Munja, that movie is there.
Yeah.
Also that
yes, yes,
Stree
yes, yes.
movie.
That's
Like
true.
that Stree
Three
movie. So
movie.
that ghost is also in Karnataka and same ghost is also in Maharashtra. It's called Hakamari in Maharashtra. Hakamari means she comes outside your door and she calls you. So that's called Hakamari. And if you come out, then she will take you away. It's basically that.
In Bengal, it's a similar concept called Nishida.
We
It
have done an
only
entire
occurs in
session about
villages.
these. They are same entities with different places, different names.
In Bengal, I think
That's
there is
right.
also something like Shakchuni or something. I
Yeah.
have heard
Yeah.
that
Shakti is
word.
also there. Yeah.
Wait a second. Let me just remember it clearly. Yeah. Anyone is from Uttarakhand or something? Like ever been to hill places?
There are many members in this session, but not today. I don't think anyone has joined from there.
Okay, because if like someone ever heard of the like mountain ferries?
Mountain ferries. Yeah. We had a whole session
Yes, yes.
about
I
it.
have heard about it.
Someone from Uttarakhand, he has a villa and all. He explained about mountain ferries and all. Right, Hemant? Do you remember that day?
Yeah, bro.
Like I've heard that you should not go to a waterfall in Pahadi area in alone at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically मेरे friends को ना चुल पड़ी थी एक कदम करने की.
Okay.
They basically went to the waterfall at midnight just to bust this myth that if mountain fairies are real or not.
Mythbuster 2.0.
Mythbuster 3.0. They even bought a cross sign, like a cross sign, and that Ouija board that is being used to call the
Oh
spirit.
my god. No.
Let me just tell you guys, nothing good came out of an Ouija board. Just remember.
Those two are like opposite
Um,
things. No? Like Ouija board will call the
Yeah.
ghost, and the cross will like repel the ghost.
really?
So what
But
happened, Vedant? What happened?
incidents have proved
See,
that Ouija board is more powerful.
three friends, Ajay, Suresh, and Arjun. Suresh and Arjun got saved. Arjun got mentally unstable. Suresh been saved particularly, but he's been unconscious for at least 2 days. We didn't got news about our third friend.
So which year this is? Like which year they went? I believe this pre
In 2023.
23, very recent.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what they saw, what they did actually?
Even the police asked them, but they never been able to tell their experience at that particular area.
Okay.
Just for your horrific experiences, guys. December 15, 2024. It's the date when the police found the dead body of my third friend.
What?
Where did they found it? Where did they found it? Near the waterfall or?
Yeah, nearby waterfall there is a tree, and he was hanging from that branch of that particular tree.
There must be a news about it. Do you know, like, can you show any article? Like, because this seems like a very, very big incident, something which we all might have heard about. People getting missing in Uttarakhand, like,
People are more interested in latent case, so
yeah.
not sure if they covered it or not.
See if I can show the article, but I don't actually want to search it because past friend and got dead. So if you want to search a dead
No,
friend,
no, that's okay. That's okay. I was just asking
yeah,
because it seems a very recent news, and many of us might have heard about it because Uttarakhand
yeah,
has
you
been
guys
the news
actually
for
can Google it by yourself. The death of particular person in the Uttarakhand of Mountain Fairies waterfall.
okay.
Did they? Were you not with them when they did that? I mean, did they not propose you to go with them, to come along with them?
I was in Japan that time.
Oh,
That's why they won't be able to call me. They just video called me that they have been going there at midnight with the Ouija board and everything. So I said that, guys, you have been becoming the 3.0 of Ghostbusters now right now. Don't do that. Then you will be God damn. They didn't listen me, and that happened.
गेट बजा ना अभी सॉरी गेट बजा ना पक्का अभी गेट बजा ना
Sorry for your loss. I mean, I know it doesn't make any
अच्छा लगा
difference right now, but yeah, can't imagine what you have been through, given that it's your friend.
any one of you have been to Bhangar Fort?
One of our members went there and he told like nothing. There's right now there's not much there. I currently am somewhere which is in 100 kilometers
Actually,
from
yeah.
Rangad.
I was about to say we can make, if we all request, we can like visit tomorrow and
Oh,
like,
Yeah, he will. He's very brave
You
actually.
can also
Yeah,
visit
we can, we
midnight.
He
can,
will
You
do
we can.
know,
anything for the.
Midnight.
for all the
Just
people
like once,
requesting to know, and I won't because that's one of my principles. Tell stories, not become one.
right,
that's
right.
actually a
That
nice
was honest,
dialogue. Tell stories, do not become one.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, great line.
Anyone over here has like first-hand experience with uh, uh, seeing in front of you and getting too comfortable with it? Like comfortable in the sense you know that it's not a threat; it just exists.
Oh, that's interesting.
Not
No.
really, but
You're
yeah,
talking
No,
about
unfortunately, no.
something like
you're
that.
talking about the one like
I
Bhutnath,
mean,
you know?
see, from whatever I've learned from the experiences people told or from stories I've heard, uh, a soul which resides back in Earth has an unfulfilled wish, and over the time, it kind of gets violent. So,
Hmm.
I do not think there is any nicer term associated. You can say sadder, but yeah, I don't think anyone here is comfortable. Of course, Bollywood has its own way of making
There
us
is
comfortable.
there is a I would say folklore in Bangladesh, in Islam, I would say religion, and the name of the it's a jinn who is friendly, who likes to eat sweet. It mostly visits people having a sweet shop, and that's why in Bangladesh, people keep sweets outside their stalls at night because it is believed that it is the jinn is going to come and have the sweet and bless the stall.
See, there are a number of entities like jinns and pishachas which are uh, like worshipped for these kind of reasons, but generally they have this negative, like somewhat black and white image. Like some people, or for some they would be really good, and for others they would be really bad. And stories also depict that way only. So all the
I
stories.
can't remember, but there is also a person in Bengali folklore as well who is seen who helps people out. We cannot remember it. So,
So, Swagata, I would like to ask you something. Like, you're from Bengal, right?
yes.
So, like, Bengal has a history of, Jadoo Tona and Todka. So, have you ever experienced like, please don't mind, but I don't want any bad for you. But have you like ever experienced something in your life about this Jadoo Tona or like anything related to this?
Honestly, not at all. I think recently in 2022, after Sushant Singh Rajput's death, this thing kind of spiraled over the internet that Bengal is equivalent to black magic. I was shocked honestly to hear that because I have never heard, people talking about black magic or such practices happening around me or in localities. However, I have a theory why people resonate Bengal with black magic. Probably because Bengal has a huge number of Shakti peeths, more than any state, right? There are multiple Shakti peeths in Bengal, and in Shakti peeths there are tantric practices that go on. So I think that's why people have resonated Bengal with black magic.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Pooja has a story.
Pooja has a story.
Like you want, yeah, please go ahead, Pooja.
Hey people, long time. Yeah. So this is a story like I Usually, I went to like 1 week back. I
Guys,
visited Pune, okay, for just meeting all my friends.
mind interrupting, sorry, but I just
Can
want to say to you guys that actually it does not save.
Yusha's card? Sorry.
There's a giant spider scrolling up to my neck. I just just slammed it, but there's poison getting to my neck.
I think you should get some treatment.
You got bit by a spider currently, few
नहीं बिट
seconds
नहीं
ago.
मैंने अभी अभी एक स्पाइडर अपने गले पे मार दी
Oh,
तुमने मार
हाँ
दिया.
इतनी बड़ी स्पाइडर एक हैंड के बराबर
Bro, get some medical attention. Now I'm worried for you. Also, yeah,
just
let,
check tomorrow if you will become Spider-Man.
uh, yeah. Okay, let Pooja tell her story. Okay, then we'll continue this conversation, please.
yeah. So every time I go to my hometown or my place, I do find some of the other story from my friend or professor, whoever it is. So this time I went and I just had a conversation just like that to meet him. So I was just asking, do I get any other things and any other stories that are different and that are not having same different experience for him. So he was telling me he has met a lady. First, he said me that he has met a lady who can talk to ghost and who know, like at least she has that ability to like make a conversation with ghost. And first, I didn't believe because first point is see like being a human being when we can't see how that woman can see. And he was like, why don't you try? So I said, okay, fine, let's go. Then it was around morning, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Maybe I visited her apartment. She was living in Pune. So we went there and inside, first thing, the apartment people, like when I entered, the first thing they asked, usually near the apartments, like bigger apartments, they do write your name, right? Your name and whom you're visiting, number and everything. They took my number and everything. They asked whom you're going to visit, and I said that woman name, and they said भूत भूत है क्या? मैंने कहा ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, बस ऐसे ही मिलना है, मेरे दोस्त है. Then we both went inside. Okay. Then we went inside and we met the woman. And I was not talking. I was just seeing her because I thought better to observe her rather than talking. So my one of my professor, like he is the professor, he was talking to her like this happened, and he was telling a random story, and she was giving her inputs about it. Then suddenly, she said me, "Don't look that side." I said, "Why?" She was told, "Don't look that side." I said, "Why? Any reason or anything?" She said, "My mom is sitting at that side and she don't like anyone looking at her." I asked, "Your mom? I can't see anyone there." She said, "No, she's sitting. I can see." And I was shocked. I can't see that woman, and this woman is telling that she's seeing someone. And I was seeing my professor. What happened? Well, at least you're understanding what is happening. And he gave a just a shut up sign. Just shut up for some time. Then I said okay. Then I don't know what I have after everything. She said, "Why don't you let her talk?" So I said okay. Then I asked, if you can see ghost, you can see your mother. Then why can't I and my sir see? And you know what answer she said? She said that if I can see ghost, if you can see ghost, then you can't live a life which I am living, because I don't talk to people, I don't have friends, and my life is more miserable than you. So don't have that thought also for seeing people who are dead, because being friends with dead people is far, far, far different and far more difficult than living. I said, okay, but I said, why your mother is still staying with you? Like, see, like whatever it is now, also people think, right? Only if someone meant to be, someone meant some wishes, they stay back. Everybody says that. So I thought the same thing, and asked, mom has some wish or something. Then she said that, like, she said a short story, like a short and simple. Her mother has like always been with her. She was the only mother who has given her education and everything. And suddenly she had a cardiac arrest and she passed away. Then before she was in the deathbed, this girl, she was around like 22, 23 when she started seeing her mother. She came out and she told her that I am dead. There is no need for you to cry anymore. And I was like shocked. But why she's staying with you? She said that she is my armor. Like whatever happens to me, anything happens to me, she'll be the first one to help me out. So I don't want her to go and she don't want to leave me. Till my death, she'll stay with me and she'll be helping me till my last day. And I was shocked. And I asked her, can I at least feel that presence? See, they say that negative energy has a presence and even positive energy has a presence. So she said, no, you can't feel. I said, why? Like, if you can feel, if everybody, like anything, any some point, somewhere I can see, I can sense that someone other than we three are there in the conversation. You know what she said? She said, I think, in pure Marathi, I don't know what she said. After getting out, I asked my sir what exactly she said. She said, can you please move the glass? And side of the table, like opposite side, I'm sitting, like my opposite side, I thought that ghost woman was sitting. The small glass teacup that was moved a bit, and I was heck, what happened here? Am I seeing really a magic? Then what happened was, my professor thought, yeah, enough today, enough for the conversation, and we left. But one thing I felt is, the presence sometimes we can't feel till we have that power to feel till we have that power. And after going to that woman, she said one of the incident where she was having a panic attack. Like, see, a woman who can see ghost and everything, of course she'll be in a very bad mental state. So she was having a very bad
Definitely.
panic attack, and she need hospitalization. So see, single woman, like nobody can help, right? So someone called to 108 and someone told that this woman is need help. 108 came, took this woman to the hospital, and everything done. Then who said, कोई रहता भी नहीं है उसके घर में. So she said it was my mother who called. It was my mother who called, and for she has saved me. So say it is simple that she said she is my armor. Till my death, she'll be with me. And that was shocking. Like after coming out, I was like, exactly what happened? What's going on? I didn't have an answer. Then my sir said, see, I asked him like where you got this woman from. So he said one of the case where he was handling certain person, like one person was possessed by some ghost, some random ghost. I didn't ask the story as well. But that
Pooja,
time, yeah.
yeah, so did you realize one thing?
Hmm?
So when she was talking about the armor, you
Hmm?
know what type of armor she was talking about?
No, I didn't think that much. She just said she'll help me out and she's just an armor for me.
right?
And
So what I understood from that point, like she has, enters a different world. She has opened up a world in which all the ghosts can connect with, and in that world, good ghosts are there, and then demons and bad ghosts are also there, right? So
of course,
she's actually, by what I sense and got from your story, that she's actually a very bad shit. Like any ghost can connect with her and give harm to her. So that's why she has connected with her mother to become her armor, because she's a human and it's very difficult for a human to fight
exactly,
with these spirits. So that's what
exactly,
I got from this thing.
exactly. Maybe that should be a reason, but still, we can. People say that we can't see ghosts. I want to see ghosts, but when I have seen that particular thing, maybe it was not harming me, but still we realize that there is something more than what we think. Because and one more thing, what she said me is like, right, free advices in India are very easy. So
Yeah,
the
that's right. Yes.
one advice she gave me was, you are very negative. She said me directly, you are very negative at mind, stop being negative. i I was like, man, I know I am negative, but don't exaggerate that.
It
Then
was both a roast and an advice.
exactly. So after getting out, so my professor said that he meets this woman like past year, a year back. He has met this woman, and that woman and him got like, he has been a very good friends only on one reason, that every 1 month, like in a month, that woman says that this particular day this person is going to die, and in this cremation ground, I after the death, after right, usually what happens is after death kehte hain, they burn the dead body and they take off all the ashes and go away, right? So this woman asked my professor to get some part of ashes, and
Okay.
she says that some part of ashes can be anything, and my professor usually went there, and he made friends, I think. If made friend of someone who is working there, and every time that person, when this woman says who is going to die as well, and he need that ashes, this person who is friend of mine, sir, takes that ash and he gives, like, don't take full ash, but at least, like, वो विभूति होता है ना, विभूति टाइप, एक हाथ में लेता है और उसमें छोटा सा में रख के वो दे देता है, एंड दिस गाय गोस एंड गिव्स टू दैट वुमन. So I, like, due to curiosity, I asked him like what she does this. So she says that even my professor has asked her. So she answered it that सब कुछ मिथ्या है, सिर्फ ये एक ही सत्य है. So this is only thing that connects me to the spirit world. So anytime, every month, I need this particular thing to make me more and more stable, and should I should not be in such a way that where मैं खुद डर जाऊं ताकि मैं दूसरों को मदद ना कर पाऊं. And the worst part here is, uh, she gets lot and lot of panic attacks. इतना panic attack आता है कि at least in a month she has to go to hospital and she has to get hospitalized at least 1 day. ऐसा 2-3 महीने में एक बार हो ही जाता है, क्योंकि whenever she talks to someone, it may be bad, it may be good. So bad will harm her and good may not harm.
Definitely,
So
or I can really
So
sense her
she
situation.
is using herself as a medium instead of using another person as a medium. She's using herself as a medium.
and she charges around 60,000 to 70,000 per case. I don't even know. My sir was telling she charges so high. I was like, wow. But for sure, if she's doing and she's taking all the negative energy on her, then she's charging. That is out of question. But still, that vibhuti thing, that was very difficult for me to digest, because how a person can know someone is dying and she knows who is dying. She knows who is dying with name. She tells it since this person is dying, you please go and wait there and get the ash of him. Not more, but at least that particular thing, so that I can keep with me. So how can a person know it? How can
Because
I yeah.
It's very
ghosts have like
important.
so deeply connected with her that they tell, ghost has a connection. Like I've heard about it in the spirit world. They all have a connection. They are all connected, and they can actually know that what's going to happen in future. And so they will just whisper in your eyes if you are connected to someone. They will just whisper in your eyes that this is going to happen, and that will exactly happen because these negative entities are actually creating disturbance or hurdles in the universe.
Yeah, and the worst part is she knows when she's going to die. She said my sir. I asked. He only said me that once he asked if you are collecting ashes and all, one day you will die. Then what you do? Then he said, I know when I'll die. There is no need for you to tell me. I know the date. I know the time. It's just that I'm helping me out till then. I was shocked. How can a person know the date and time when she's going to die, when they are going to die? It is like random thing, but still, मेरे आंखों के सामने लाइक वो ग्लास थोड़ा मूव हो रहा था तो फॉर श्योर आई एम लाइक दिस वुमन इज नॉट नॉट नॉर्मल शी इज ऑफ कोर्स abnormal. So these
So
type
are
of
you like still connected to her?
my sir is still connected to her. I'm not. Because first thing I have left that ghosts and stuff lot of time before when I have really faced the ghost. That also arrogant, but still I left that thing. But my sir is still in touch with her, and he always takes help of her to help people. So
To be honest,
she,
like that's a wise decision. You should like in future also you should never go near her, man. Like it's very very risky because you would be putting yourself in trouble.
yes, of course, I never thought I put I have gone to it, but sometime I guess I had a curiosity from before, like exactly what it is. So I went there, but still it was a good experience for me because lively I have seen someone who is not like us. So it was good. But one thing is really disturbing is some a ghost living with her and she's not afraid of it.
One thing
No, no,
which
no.
I
You. I would like to tell something. You didn't like. I would just tell something. She's like. She's happy with her because the rest of the ghosts that are connecting with her are really dangerous. Like I got the vision. Like I just visualized what is happening with her, and her mother is actually protecting her, and the ghost that she's actually seeing at midnight or something, they are even more dangerous than her mother.
Might
yes,
be.
that is it. And about how she gets to know when a person is going to die, I have read a book on some tantric practices. See, I don't do any tantric thing, but I read a book on this, which was not completely based on this, but there were elements on tantric practices, and it said that there are certain tantric practices that tell you when a person is going to die. They tell you what weather is going to be when. So there are certain tantric practices on regarding this matter.
It is.
Yes, there are a lot of there.
Yeah.
And
And
I feel like her mother is with her because her mother is not. Her mother is a energy that is with her because she wants her to be there, and her mother is not going to hurt her because I feel like not every dead people is bad. Yeah, it's not like a person will die and that person is going to turn evil. And I think when she is going to die, her mother is going to get what do we call relieved from the shackles of human world.
it might be. And the worst part here is like when I asked him like exactly like when you go and do you find anything different or any negative energy comes. See, I don't visit her day by day, but my sir visits her at least 2 months once or 1 month once whenever he needs. So I asked him, do you feel any negative energy whenever you go? Like exactly, someone needs help. My sir goes and investigates. If he finds really there is ghost, then he'll take that woman or a guy to this woman. Then he says that she says just leave this person and you go away. She never lets my sir to stay if really there is a ghost or anything. So she just get out. I'll look after that whatever happens. So so to be true, it was really scary for me as well as like seeing such type of people. I don't expect again to see her as well.
I feel I have immense respect for her as well. What she is doing is very powerful, and the fact that I think when she started all these things, she didn't used to get much panic attacks. She was, I would
She
say,
didn't
in a
start
healthy
it.
state.
Like what I've known about her is like she only gave that. She didn't start this all like she was at small age like till from 6 7 years I guess. See, when we are 5 years 6 years we can't even know what we are seeing. But when we grow up over time, she was telling that from smaller age only she can see things. It was a gift from birth. It is like it may be like they say, right, people when people grow up like kids can see some things which we can't see.
Cosplay Karma.
Yeah, and the chakra is not closed for kids, which is on our forehead, but over time it gets closed. And for this woman maybe it didn't close. That's why she's still connected to the world which we
The
can't be.
Agya Chakra.
Yeah.
I think that is the reason why she does not have friends, because she can sense too much. So it gets very overwhelming for her as well to have friends.
And what I am assuming with these panic attacks is that when somebody is trying to possess her, at that time I guess she's getting panic attacks.
It might be. And the worst part, she know when she got married at age of 25 or 26 after 5 years or 6 years 7 years. I don't know when. My professor just told me and just said me that time that she will know when his husband is going to die, and he just passed away 10 years before, 10 years after that, 10 to 15 years after that. And how can such a like how can that woman be like someone is telling you this guy will die in next 10 years and you're still staying with people like loved ones? That is really hectic for her as well. I just thought this woman is another creature of God's creation.
She's intensely psychic, I must say. It's both
Like
a
Pooja, to be
gift
honest, like
and a
it's very daring for you here to like witness something like this. If I was in your place, I would definitely not have gone.
no,
uh,
I think
That's very
it's a
daring.
the
blessing
first
for
time.
Pooja to have witnessed such a powerful woman. It's a blessing for Pooja as well.
No, this is not the first time. I used to go with my sir for a few visits,
Except
but
she got
it's
roasted. I mean, except she got roasted. That's a different thing, but it was a blessing for her too.
yeah, for sure. Because only one thing she said is you're too much negative, and for sure I am. I agree because sometimes I do. So it is fine. She said what is there, so I agree, and it's good experience to meet such kind of people sometimes.
So I am assuming that your sir, he has introduced you to these things, right?
He is a ghost hunter, like he has
Ghost
been
hunter.
for
Okay, I got it, got it, got it.
15 to 20 years.
And because of him, you got introduced to this stuff.
Yeah, because of him, I got introduced to this stuff. And after I worked with him for 2 years, 2.5 years in his research, then I stopped for some reason. But after that, I've been continuing a normal life. Then again, sometimes whenever I go to my place, I do ask him like what's happening, He tells me what is new he's facing.
So, would you like to share, like, if you don't mind, and if you like, I won't like to, go in your past or something, or but would you like to share why you stopped ghost hunting?
That everybody knows here because I saw a ghost in Rajasthan, like near to Delhi, like 400 to 500 kilometers near to Delhi. Like we went to some ghost hunting place. I don't know. Some random person called me, sir, that this was happening. They want to know exactly there is ghost or not. So that was the first time I went there with one of my friend, and three people were there. We as a team, and we went there into the family, and we said family to vacate for a day, and we were trying to find out the ghost if it is there or not through all our equipment, and then suddenly there was a equipment which my sir is using there. The temperature suddenly got decreased at one point, like it was dropping drastically, like per minute it was dropping 1 degree, 1 degree, like that. And near to the tree it was happening. So my sir realized that this is not a right place, and he just get away, and we were running out because we can't face ghost, we don't have that much of energy, but at least we can sense ghost, that we can do. So my sir, what he has done is he said, "Get away." So we were running, me and my friend, both of them were so fast, and we got out of the house. But my sir, being bit older, he is around 55, but at that time also he is the same, like 48 or 46 or something. So he was not able to run that fast and everything. So I don't know. He got stuck, and he was pulled by someone. We can sense that someone is pulling him, and we were like, at that point of time we can't go inside and we can't do anything. Then he said, ganga jal chidko mujhe hum pe, like whatever it is, he carries that ganga water with him because he thinks that it is an holy water, and we have dropped water on him, and he just ran and came out. So at that point I was very scared because it was a life and death situation for me, for my colleague, and other, even for my sir. Maybe he is habituated for these, but not me. So
That's right.
I
You did the right thing. Those these things are literally very dangerous. Once they connect with you, like it's okay. Like, you can leave them. But if you get too much in these things, they can definitely ruin your life.
Especially if you are not a trained professional. A tantric is a trained professional. You guys are your professor and your colleagues are of course not trained professionals. So
no,
you should not.
to be true, my professor is a trained professional. He may don't know tantric and everything, but he is a psychic. He is some part of psychic because he improved his meditation skills and stuff to at a point that he can sense things. He can sense and he can get out. So the problem here was only that thing that those family were, we conversed with that family, and we found out that that house was not theirs, and the tree which we are talking about, someone died, and that tree growed on his body. Now the whole energy of the tree is from this particular dead body. So that tree is acting as a ghost, and
Okay. Got it.
that tree has to be destroyed to destroy that body.
And also to relieve that body. The body is also suffering a lot, I would say.
Can you repeat?
And also I think also to relieve that body. That body being staying there is also suffering a lot. That's why it's, I would say, haunting people.
To be true, every ghost suffers. Like what I have heard from my sir is, every ghost suffers and it bees here, and it don't want to go. Some people, some ghosts don't even want to go. Some ghosts want their wants to be finished and then go. So it is like that, I guess. So some don't even go. They don't even want to leave the worldly pleasures here, and they don't, because they are used to materialistic things. So they say, I don't want to go directly, even how much ever we
I
convince.
I heard that if a ghost is stuck somewhere and if a person relieves that ghost by Pinddan, by doing Pinddan, it's a very, I would say, punya, I think to do.
It might be because Hindu methodologies might be some part is correct, but still, even after Pinddan also goes stay.
Okay.
So it is said that for the people who suicide, the people who suicide, their lifetime has not been complete yet. So that's why they get stuck. Because, like, assume your age is the God has created an age of 60 for you, okay, and you are suiciding at 20. So you still have 40 years left. So that's why your soul will roam around.
I haven't heard that theory, but I've heard if a soul is also sometimes some will also use souls for certain practices, and they after completing that practice they don't release those souls. They don't do pindadan. So that's a very bad thing to do. I think I've heard somewhere to do pindadan is a very punya
And
thing.
there are certain, like one of the story which I heard was this, like कोई like छोटा बच्चा चला जाता है ना, like kids and everybody, like mainly a male kid, like just a male kid. If he dies, that this was happened. I think when the professor started doing his things and everything. Happened very long where the kid died and at their village some of the mantric, see, they say, right, they tie the body's legs and put all the cotton and everything, then yeah, and as soon as possible please dispose the body, ये सब करते हैं ना. Like वहां पे क्या हुआ था, like he has put some I don't know, random powder or something on boy's leg when he was placed, and they started, then cremation happened, and this person who's doing the black magic has started using that soul in the village to get all the things done in the village. So he was just using his soul, and this is I don't know, this was one of the thing that people there told my sir, and this was an investigation for him because all the people were facing some or the other issue at night, like उनके घर में कुछ चोरी होता था पर कोई आता नहीं था, एंड कभी कभी लड़की उनके साथ छेड़छाड़ी होती थी पर कोई होता नहीं था वहां पे. सो ये सब होता था पर किसी को पता भी नहीं चलता क्या हो रहा है. एंड अगर इसको कुछ मारा, इसको कुछ उसी दिन कुछ बोला, एंड दिस गाय विल गो एंड टेल दैट किड सोल टू गो एंड बीट दैट गाय, और उसको परेशान करने के लिए बोलता था. तो ये सब हो रहा था. पीपल कैन सेंस दैट दिस गाय इज डूइंग दैट, बट nobody has that this thing to go and stop him. Then one these all things happened. Then he went there. My sir went there, and other people were there with him, I guess. He went there and found out the backstory, and they called some purohits and everything, and they released the soul of the guy. That छोटे बच्चे का सोल को रिलीज किया. वो छोटे बच्चे को नॉर्मली मराठी में आप बोलोगे तो मुंजा बोलते हैं, लाइक किड्स
Yeah,
सोल
yeah.
is taken,
Oh,
called as munja. It is the strongest thing, strongest soul that can happen. And अगर तुम मुंजा को कोई काम नहीं दोगे वो खुद को मारेगी. Like whoever is an instructor, it will kill him. They are telling. That's why what they do is that guy, if he has no work, he would tie a pot to his house, and he put a small hole to the pot and tells that munja go and fetch water and put it in it, put it in it, put it in it. The water would flow and it'll till ये पूरा पॉट भर जाएगा ना, तब तक करते रहना. वो पॉट तो कभी भरता ही नहीं था, यानी मुंजा के पास काम होता ही है. So he don't come and kill that person who has captured the soul. तो ऐसा भी होता है.
yeah, I think when you call a spirit and no, a demon, and you give him or give it a particular work, And if he isn't able to complete that particular work, and it's a different theory as well from what you said, Pooja. And if the demon is not able to complete that particular work, he will come and kill the instructor, the person who called the demon.
So do
Yeah,
you guys know the Hindi name of demon?
Yeah,
Hindi,
Shaitan.
Yeah, Shaitan, and one more name is there.
Apadevta.
No, it's called Pishach. Like, to be honest, all the demons are, if we convert in Hindi, they are Pishach. Because Pishach is a very
दानव
clever and,
दानव भी होते. It's not only Pishach. Pishach is a
yes,
group of
yes.
a class of a demon. You cannot be classist. Okay,
So
Pishach
I,
is
you
one
know,
class
I
of a
saw one
demon.
video on YouTube. I saw one video on YouTube about like all the demons and everything. And when that he was a tantric basically, and he was a modern tantric, educated one. And when he told about all these things, he told that it's like just if you name it in English, it's that, and if you name it in Hindi, it's the same thing. So he told that Rakshas were there, and then Pishach were there. So he told about
Apadevta,
Pishach. Pishach,
dying is the also there. So
yeah, yeah, Diane, Diane. So it's type of witch. So he told that Pishach, Pishach. If I tell about Pishach, Pishach is a very very clever, very knowledgeable, highly knowledgeable. Like it's some ghosts, some bad ghosts are very dumb. Like they just want to harm you. But Pishach is a very clever one. He actually has very deep, you know, scientific and spiritual knowledge of the universe. So on the basis of that power, he uses it to like attain anything. Like if he want to destroy something, he can definitely do that. So Pishach is a very, very clever soul. I've heard about it. And very bad and very demonic.
it might be because even in mythological books also there are a lot of kind of demons that we usually hear, right? Like
Yeah. See?
Tarakasur and Bakasura and too many. Like
Right, right.
there are too many demons that we usually hear, and mainly the woman demon who has tried to kill Krishna. So she's also a
yeah,
demon.
Yes, yes.
that's also yeah, that is also.
So
See,
they are.
even I've heard about Karna Pishachini also. Like, I saw one YouTube video, and in that I saw that there is a special puja. There is a special puja in graveyard or shamshan, and there you have to like do some mantra to call a Karna Pishachini.
You can
And
call.
in that no, in that process, she will try to seduce you, and also she will like to distract you. Like she would wear something very hot or something, and she will try to distract you. And if you did not get distracted and you like clear all the sadhana, then she will marry you. And one very important thing is there: if you sleep with any other woman after that marriage, she will kill you.
Okay.
And along with this, she will give you like everything, whatever you ask. If you want a lot of money, she will provide you. And if you want a lot of fame, she will get you. If you want anything, like if you don't like this person, you want this person to like, you want to harm that person, she will do it for you. But only one thing is there: you do not have to break that marriage. And if you break that marriage, she will kill you. By
What a
like,
nice day, I would say.
yeah. So I saw this on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
So I've heard that these demons are Pishach only, and in Hanuman Chalisa it is said that Bhoot Pishach Nikat nahi aave. So it's a very strong thing. Like if anyone is facing any problem with deep, like any like paranormal, and like they are suffering from anything, they can definitely do Hanuman Chalisa. Yeah. Hanuman Chalisa is a one powerful mantra for anything. So anybody else would like to share something?
Yeah, I have one urban legend actually. It's not in India, so and I don't have any personal actually stories to tell, unfortunately. So I just because that's the
Unfortunately, fortunately, say fortunately.
no, unfortunately only I meant it. So
Then, then you're lucky and don't make it fortunate to see it.
Exactly.
see, I don't know anyone
Or
who
or
has
you
seen a
can
ghost or
grab
something
a
happened to that
Ouija,
person.
or you can grab a Ouija board and go to what mountain fairy waterfall. Yeah,
I want to,
to
but I'm also lazy.
to make yourself fortunate.
So it's an urban legend actually, and it's based in Hong Kong, and it's called Phantom Mahjong Players. So Mahjong is like a board game, and I don't know how it's played, but it's like it has like we have those domino, like those white things. So it has something like that, and it has some pictures. So the story is Phantom Mahjong Players, and it's based in Hong Kong in 1950s. So it's fairly recent, like it's not too old. And so what happens? There is one apartment in a building, and from that apartment, a call is made in a restaurant for food. So some food is ordered basically, and so the owner like they prepare the food, and the delivery guy he takes the food and he goes to deliver to that flat, and so he knocks on the door, and like he knocks it multiple times, but there is no like voice from the inside, and after like 5 minutes the door slightly opens and one hand comes. So and that hand has money, so and that hand looks very weird, like it's very thin. It feels like there is no life in that hand, and so that hand gives money to the delivery guy, and it takes the food, closes the door. So delivery guy thinks it's weird, but yeah, it can happen. It's not something too weird. So he takes the money, goes to the restaurant, he gives it to the owner. Owner keeps it in the like that galla. And when the like in the evening when they are closing the restaurant and the owner is checking the money, counting the money, he sees that the money that this guy had given, that money has turned into it's called Jaws paper. So basically, Jaws paper is what it's like a paper that is used for sacrifice or something. When someone dies, it's used there actually. I'm not sure what it is. You can search on internet, Jaws paper. So then second day morning, he calls that delivery guy and he says that you gave me this Jaws paper, but he said the delivery guy says that it was not Jaws paper. I gave you money only. So again, second day, he gets a call from the same apartment, same address, same food, and same delivery guy goes again, and again he knocks on the door. They open the door after 5 minutes, and one hand comes, gives money, takes the food, closes the door. Again, he checks the money, then he goes to the restaurant. Gives the money to the owner, and the owner also checks the money, and he keeps it in the that galla. And again, on the second day also, while closing the restaurant, again when he's checking all the money and counting the money, he sees that that money is turned into Jaws paper. So he also doesn't understand what is happening. Then third day, again he says we'll check once more. Again, the same call is there, and again same food order, same delivery guy goes, and same he gives like hand comes, it gives the money, takes the food, and door closes. He goes to the restaurant, gives the money. He again checks it's the real money. It's not any fake anything. And again, when they are closing the restaurant, he checks it is turned into Jaws paper. So now they get freaked out, both like delivery man and also the owner, and they are like something is very wrong. So the fourth day, he calls police, and so he tells police what the issue is, like something is wrong with that apartment, and so they go there and they knock on the door, nothing happens. So they keep knocking, nothing is happening. They decide to that we will break the door. So they break the door, and so they see that there is a table and there is a game. It's called mahjong, like that game, board game, and there are four people sitting on the chairs. But and also there is the food packets, and they are there on the floor or on the table. And what is not like what is freaky is that they are headless people, so they don't have heads, and so they get freaked out. Ki, how is it? Because 3 days he gave the food, he saw the hand take the food, gave the money, but they are headless. It means they are dead. And then they ask the neighbors, like, do you know anything about it? And so the neighbors are like, no, we don't know, because the neighbors said that they were hearing things from that flat, people talking, playing something. So they were hearing things. They never saw anyone. Like if anyone is out going to the flat or coming out of the flat, they didn't see anyone. And so they everyone gets very freaked out because it's very unnatural, like this thing happening. So then they take the bodies and they do the postmortem, everything. And in the postmortem report, it's there in the postmortem report that they were dead like many months back. They were not like it was not a recent death. They died like 3 months or 6 months back. And what was shocking that the in their intestine, in their stomach, the food was still there. Like it's as if they have eaten the food after the death. So so that's the story, and it's an urban legend, but it's very famous. Like it's based in Hong Kong, very famous actually. There's two, three versions, but I've heard this one.
Very interesting, very, very different.
I hate the owner at this point. I love the delivery boy though. He put his life in danger multiple times. Thank God he was saved. But how insensitive of the owner to send the delivery boy after the first time or after the second time when he got the paper.
So anybody has watched Pizza movie? Pizza movie.
Yes,
Which one?
yeah.
Which version? Like which part? Like
Like
first, second,
I
or
saw
third?
one movie, Pizza.
The first,
Vijay, na? Vijay. I watched.
the first one I watched.
I have a ghost experience.
Definitely. So, Swagata, tell us about it.
Okay, it's a it's a very scary one, I would say. I was around 15-year-old when this happened to me. I went to okay, it was in a village area around in a district called Purulia. It's a district in Bengal. I went there and there was like a Rajbari kind of a venue where the wedding took place. I went to visit a wedding. Okay, my cousin's wedding. So the wedding took place, and after the wedding, so Bengali weddings of one day, right? So we went there the day before, and after the wedding, me and my elder sister, who is also my cousin, decided to. Okay, after the wedding, every single person, everybody who were there, my relatives, the groom's relatives, decided to stay at the wedding venue, right? And me and my eldest sister decided because the room that we were staying was very chaotic, and we were sleeping on the floor, and we placed some, I would say, chatai or things like that on the floor, and we were planning to sleep on that thing. But me and my eldest sister decided, and she only proposed to me that it's very crowded in here and it's also summer season, so we will not be able to sleep properly. So there is also not a Rajbari, but okay, a big house just across the street, 2 3 houses uh, after 2-3 houses, there is a house where her, I would say, grandma lives. Okay? So I agreed to the plan, and even though I was a bit hesitant about going to another person's house whom I don't even know, but I asked my mother, and even though she was also hesitant, but she agreed to it. So me and the elder sister, my cousin sister, went to that person's house around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in night. So we went there, and she told us, and there is a big, I would say, courtyard in that house, like typical Bengali courtyard. Huh? Uh, Typical Bengali courtyard, and there were khatiyas over there. And the grandma told us that it's very hot in here. You both can sleep over there. We will also arrange a stand fan, so you both can sleep there. So my cousin sister and I were very elated, and we decided upon sleeping there. So my cousin sister and I were sleeping in the same khatia kind of thing, and I was on my mobile. I was conversing with my friend, with my best friend of that time. And I was conversing, it was around, I don't know the time, but it was past midnight for sure. And I was busy on my phone conversing, right? And I want you to know that it's all very dark. And we are in the, I would say, in the courtyard. And it wasn't very dark, there were lights in the veranda. But after some time, after around maybe 2 o'clock, the current suddenly went off. Yeah, some current shortage was happening. So my cousin was like, "Do you wanna go into the room?" And I was like, "No, no, it's okay. It's more pleasant here. The wind is very pleasant also." So I was on my phone conversing with my best friend, texting and chatting. And I kid you not, I heard the sound of pile in the second floor from a very distant, and I assumed it to be the second floor. It's a two-floored haveli kind of thing, not haveli, two-floored house, and I heard the sound of pile from the second floor. So I thought, okay, of course, how can grandma stay alone in such a big house? There are going to be people in this house as well. So I didn't really, and it's a village, so people are going to wear piles in their houses as well. So I did not question it that much. So I heard the sound of pile. Okay, after that, I did not question it. After a couple of minutes, after around 15 minutes or so, I heard the sound of pile again from the second floor itself. But it was like it was from the second floor. I was a bit creeped out, honestly, but I didn't question it. I didn't want to wake my elder sister up. The second time, and then the third time, I heard the noise after a couple of minutes from the first floor, like from the ground floor where we are sleeping. And I froze. I completely froze. I wanted to call my elder sister who was sleeping just beside me, but I froze. My phone in my hand froze, I froze. And the scary part is, I heard the sound, and the sound of the pile didn't stop then. In the third time, the sound of the pile did not stop like the first and second time. I heard it coming towards our khatia, towards our bed. And I'm like frozen at that point of time. And near our bed, there is a hand pump kind of a thing. You find these things in a Bengali courtyard. A bit, beside our stand fan, there is maybe how much? A bit distance, the hand pump is there. And the sound of the pile was I can sense that it's coming towards our bed, and it, oh my god, and I'm froze. I don't even remember it vividly, but yeah, the sound of the pile was increasing eventually and gradually, and then I heard the sound of the hand pump. Someone is like pumping out water from the hand pump, and I'm like, if and my phone screen got went black all of a sudden because I'm holding the phone, I'm not using it, and I know for sure if I turn my phone on, the light coming out of from the screen, I will be able to see the face of the woman who is just in front of my khatia because it's not at a much distance from the khatia, and I'm so scared I can't even move my hands in anything. But after a point of time, the flow of the water stopped, and the pile was gradually coming towards my side, and that's when I screamed. I screamed for my life, and I woke up, and my eldest sister, of course, woke up, and she was like, "What happened? What have I screamed? What happened?" And I'm like, I'm screaming, and water is running down my cheeks. I didn't realize it, but water was running down my cheeks, and I'm like, "Sister, Didi, let's go!" And we ran, and she took me to, and in amidst the chaos, Grandma also woke up because I was screaming and crying, and all these things were happening, and grandma then came to us and then took us to her bedroom, and I'm like so scared because I don't know, I can't sleep. After that I can't sleep because I'm scared that that entity is gonna come again, and I'm gonna face that same thing. Kids, I can't even sleep, and I cannot even calm down. I don't know, for some reason I cannot calm down. I'm screaming, I'm howling, and all these things are happening, and she opened her almirah and brought a bronze kind of a thing with I would say sindoor on it. Yeah, it was very old, I can understand, but yeah, it was a bronze kind of a thing, and it was shaped like a. It was not heart shaped, but it was kind of like that, and it had sindoor on it, and chandan also was there. So she brought that and she placed it on my head and she placed it on my heart, and she did some chants. She chanted some mantra as well, and yeah, she did some things on me, and then finally after a good amount of time I was able to calm down. I was able to sleep. I didn't have a good sleep that night, of course, but I was able to sleep. And the first thing I did in the morning, I came out of that house, and I was scared. Narrated the story to my mother. My mother was scared as well. So yeah, this thing happened to me.
That's a very scary movie, like very scary incident.
Yeah,
And the way you narrated, yeah, it was actually very scary.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
really scary experience. I was like, how the hell did all this happen?
The clock ticking in the background gave it a whole other vibe.
Okay, guys, I'll end the YouTube live because it's been more than 2 hours we are live on YouTube. So everyone on YouTube, we had an amazing session, a lot of stories. Even if any of you want to go back to the YouTube and watch this session or any story, you can. I have shared the link in the chat. Also, please do subscribe our YouTube channel as we do post our lives every week. And also join our WhatsApp group because I have also shared the link of WhatsApp if you have not already. Bye everyone on YouTube. Bye.